What is going on, everybody? I'm your average gamer, and I want to talk to you guys about a game called Back 4 Blood. Now, this is a pretty popular game. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about it and maybe even played it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys might have some mixed emotions about it. Depending on who you are as a person or a gamer, you can have a crazy good time inside of this game. Now, it doesn't really offer a lot outside of shooting hordes of zombies for what seems like forever, or trying to make a specific class designed for your unique playstyle. It's repetitive missions, a lot of the same dialogue, and you're looking at a lot of the same maps over and over again. You can play this game by yourself offline, or you can play it with a group of friends. You can also queue up with randoms to potentially have a fun time. Now, I'm not going to speak on that behalf because I've never really done that. I've either played with my friends or played offline, and I've always had fun doing whichever one I was doing. Now, of course, you do have more fun with a group of friends, but just kind of zipping through these maps, coming up with fun creative builds is also sort of addicting. So I've come up with a bunch of different playstyles, and they're all very good, very fun. But my favorite one is the one that you're watching. Now, it's like a hybrid sniper SMG build. For the people that play this game, I will show you the cards that I'm using at the end, but I'm not going to talk about the cards or the different type of playstyles really, because the people that don't play this game is going to just sound gibberish to them.
Yeah, you do.
The only thing you have to know when it comes to trying to figure out your playstyle is that you will have a customization option to have 15 cards. There are 10 cards on each page, and there are 18 pages. Now that sounds like a lot. It's like 180 cards. But I promise you, you will start figuring some out. Some will be more preferable for you compared to others. And maybe one day you just want to try something new, and then you put something on, and now that's your favorite playstyle card or whatever it is. That is something I've realized I have done a lot in this game. I'll try a few things out and I go, oh my god, this is like the best deck I've ever made. Or I switch a few things, try a complete different class, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like wow, this is insane. It's something that I've realized I've repeated a lot. One thing I have to point out is that it's really easy and simple to come up with a lot of different build ideas. When I say a lot, again, depending on who you are, you might just be one and done. You might find one that just really sticks to you. And that's completely okay. You know, if you're having trouble and you're not really that creative when it comes to build ideas in video games, it can be super simple. As simple as picking up an AR, like an M4, like, ooh, I like this gun, and then just building yourself around AR damage, maybe some extra ammo capacity, some more bandages to make sure that you're not really losing all that much health. It's that simple. Of course, the more you play the game, the better you will get. You will understand where you need to be, how you should be helping your team, or just understanding your customization a little bit better. When I first started to play this game, I would kind of crouch walk everywhere, play super slow, make sure that, you know, I didn't want to take any damage, and now transition to beating it on Nightmare, playing it for a little bit. I love zipping around the map. I made an SMG class that was just made for just sprint efficiency and stamina and hip fire, and you're just running around hip firing everything, and you're like a little Energizer bunny, and you can just keep going and going and going. Now, it's not going to be the best class for a lot of people, and it's not the most efficient class at taking out bosses. But when you're running around just zipping through an entire map as if it was like a speedrun challenge, hip firing every little regular zombie, it is extremely addicting. And then you go from something like that to doing just straight AR damage, and you realize that you're able to just tear any special infected apart. It's a good feeling. You really feel the damage. For example, in this clip, I'm out here shooting an ogre with the sniper rifle, and I'm out here taking chunks of damage out. It put a big smile on my face. The reason why this game can be fun and rewarding is because you spend a lot of time customizing and fine-tuning a specific deck to your playstyle. And when you finally get that aha moment, when it really clicks and you got exactly what you want out of the deck, it is, like I just said, rewarding. It also makes you think about different types of playstyles or different type of build ideas. Like I said a minute ago, I did come up with an SMG build that was really fun, but one of my favorite builds for so long was a melee build. I sat here thinking that there's no better build than this, because you're able to have a swing speed at like 500%, or what feels like 500%, and you're swinging through groups and hordes of enemies that no other human on this planet could do. And it's just, again, it's just really fun, and when you come up with something like that, it just puts a smile on your face. But then you start using something and you realize the downfall to it. One of my favorite things for so long, it's starting to get worn out a little bit, is that you have cards used against you. There are certain enemies in this game on the harder difficulties that are just a little bit harder. They might have armor on, they might be stronger, they might have a different effect. And it can be a little overwhelming sometimes. Like I said, the difference between each difficulty is insane. I beat the game on Nightmare. I tried to do one run on No Hope, and I realized the difference immediately. The enemies are twice as tough, and it went from already being kind of a challenge to kill specific bosses to like, oh my goodness, we really all have to work together and understand what we're doing. And that might be a turnoff for some people, but to me, it was a challenge that I can't wait to try and figure out. Now, you don't have to play on any of these difficulties. Like I said, you can be one and done in the game. There are 4 difficulties. Play on whichever one that you want. It does kind of tell you that No Hope is meant to be like a full team effort. Like everyone has to have their best cards and everyone has to be working together. If you don't, you might as well not even play the difficulty. I'm not even kidding you. That is like summarized version of exactly what it says. As fun as all this might seem and sound, it's not going to be for everybody. Everyone's always going to have a preference, but this game has a lot to offer. So don't think that you just play this game and that if you didn't have fun playing it, that's it. Try playing with a group of friends, maybe with a group of randoms. Try switching up a playstyle. Try goofy things, you know, just have fun. That's what video games are made for. I'm not going to sit here and preach to you guys that this is the greatest zombie game ever made or the greatest multiplayer zombie game ever made. It is a fun game. It is incredibly balanced, and I think a lot of people overall can have a very fun time. Am I telling you guys to buy this game full price and have everybody in your friend group play it for the full price money? No, that's not at all what I'm saying. Maybe wait for it to go on sale, cop it when it's on sale, tell your friends to do the exact same thing, put aside a weekend for you guys just to play for a few days, and then tell me how you guys feel about it. Okay, because you guys will have fun, right? Now, it's not going to be something that you're going to want to play every single day for the rest of your life, but it will keep you busy for a while. Now, again, depending on who you are, you might beat it fairly quickly and just be done with it, but you also might want to keep challenging yourself like I am. And that is exactly why I kind of just keep casually playing this game every now and then. I have put a lot of time into it recently, and that's because, again, I'm just a stubborn gamer. I need to beat this on No Hope just because it would feel so good to know that I was able to do it pretty much. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like, comment, sub would mean the world. And I hope to see you guys in all of my other videos. As always, I love y'all. Hope you guys stay smooth. Peace.
Nothing some spit and tape won't fix.